Here we are presenting today our model. How do we go from an unhappy marriage to a better one? You know that there are too many circumstances that are preventing you from being as happy as you want. Here we are going to offer you our step-by-step process by which you can change your situation. Ready to go? Of course. Probably at this moment in your life, you are finding a lot of frustration. You thought that you agreed with him in doing something, but that event never happens. Or when you ask about that, he is not giving you a complete explanation. Or perhaps he forgot and nothing came from that. And you are left holding there, waiting for something to happen that doesn't happen, and you don't get any explanation. Also, sometimes you get some silence. You're trying to ask for his opinion or cooperation, and you get only a back. He's turning the back and not answering you. And so you are totally frustrated. And when at the end of the day you think about your life, you discover that there are lots of decisions that are only falling on your shoulders. You are the only one making decisions, pondering what to do, weighing what is best and what's not best. Where is the marriage? Where is the companionship here? Where is the shared responsibility? And you find that you are here only almost by yourself. It's a lot of loneliness. You have tried a lot. You have tried to explain the situation to him, to ask for his cooperation, then letting him know that some things are not going to be done as well as they could because there is no input from him. And you can commit some kind of mistakes that are going to be costly for the two of them. Or you can really be irritated and explode and yell and try to move him by having a temper tantrum or really being angry with him, even escalating the violence or insulting him. We understand that you're totally frustrated, but this doesn't work. You can have a venting situation where you can express how bad you're feeling, but it will not change a thing. Next day, you are again facing the same situation. So what else have you tried? When he's not answering you, you can say, okay, if he doesn't talk to me, I will not talk to him. And you can go weeks, days and weeks without talking. And then one day you're talking to the walls. What is this? What kind of marriage is this? Or then you say, okay, I will go to my mother's and I will do something outside. And then you find that when you are not there in the same situation, you feel different. You feel perhaps relieved or happier or having a clearer idea of what you are and who you are. But then you go back and then you say, okay, let's try therapy. And you find that in therapy, he can be charming, he can be very understanding, he can promise a lot, but you get back home and nothing changes. So every appeal to his good side, his sympathy, and the love that he is supposed to give you, you are touching all those buttons and saying, because I know that you love me, why don't you do this or help me with that? And he says, of course I will do. And nothing happened. So with his short attention span, you find yourself that you are trying to reach out to him, spending a lot of energy, and you get a flash of attention, but his behavior is not changing. Yeah, sounds kind of pretty bleak, right? What are the results? If the situation continues, you're gonna grow in a deep sense of being isolated, that there are two people under the same roof, but they're not connected to each other. There is no we there. There is no shared understanding or projects or emotions. And then you begin to feel depressed and losing your hope that the marriage will survive. And then you can be exhausted also because you think, I'm doing what I can to keep the marriage alive. I'm doing this and that. I'm being understanding. I'm being patient. I'm doing my 70% of the share of the marriage because I want this to work. And you feel that you are at your wit's end. And of course, you are covering up for him. You're not telling your friends, you're not telling your family because you're ashamed that you're getting so little from a person that promises so much. So, what is your self esteem? Who do you see yourself here? Do you see like a little thing, like something that is on the floor that nobody pays attention? Where are your dreams? Where are the dreams that you had for yourself before this marriage? Yeah, lost, right? Let's go back to basics. I want to remind you what a marriage is, okay? Because we get lost in this concept so many times. You get to think that what you have is a marriage. Let's find out. Do you know what a marriage is? All marriages are a partnership. Then they have equal responsibility. And then you have a contract for love. You married because there was a promise that love would be there. Of course, with ups and lows, with moments that are better or worse, but you trust that implicitly the other person is there because he loves you. And of course, and this is the best part of the contract, you know and expect that the person will understand you so much as to help you develop, as to help you fulfill your needs. You can have needs for understanding, for support when you're sad, for a nice push when you are reluctant to do something that will improve your education or your situation at work. And someone is going to say, you can do it. Go ahead. You need all that. And this is the best person in the world that can give you this, right? And now compare with your marriage situation. We have on the left that you expect a full companionship, but he is less than committed here. He's always, like they say, a day before or a day later, and is missing always something. He's there, but he's not completely there. Or if he's there, he doesn't understand the situation in order to commit his help. And then a very painful thing to observe is that when a husband is doing jokes about some defects of the wife and laughing about that with his friends or critiquing you in public, perhaps with your work companions or with people that really respect you, that is a hidden sabotage that is very damaging. But then you can try to overlook that and say, well, it was a bad day for him. But then you come home and you're very tired, or perhaps you are sick, and you need some attention. You need someone to cook for you. And then he has to go bowling with his friends, or fixing the track, or doing something that is not as important as caring about you. Because you have to be his most important person. But then you have to be fighting because his friends and his children or his work or his research interests or whatever are always before you. So here you have the situation. You find your situation lacking in emotional support, in care, this association for mutual admiration that you expected the marriage to be has developed into something that is a desert of empathy, a desert of emotional feelings, like a warmth of love. It looks overwhelming. You have so many dreams postponed, so much affection and joy missing, and you wanted to be happy with this person. What is the purpose of being married otherwise? Probably you could manage with a little income to live by yourself. You don't need him to support you financially. Or perhaps even if you have children, you realize that you are raising the children by yourself because he's not even there for the children. So Is this the life that you want? Or you're ready to do something else? No, what you want is different. You want to feel totally alive. You want trust. You want some laughter. You want joy. You want this expectation that you're going to be home and this person is there and you're happy to see him. Always a door open. If you have an idea that is kind of bothering you, you have him to hear you. Even if he doesn't understand completely what you're talking about, he can be there and say, okay, tell me more. I'm here to listen to you and to give you support. And also because this person is going to chip in and will give your ideas a support by his ideas, and you will know that the decision taken is consensual, that we agreed on something to be done. And then you are supported and appreciated as a person, as a wife, as a mom, and as his lover. And even then, if you feel supported, even when there is a discussion, this discussion will be an opportunity to get to know, okay, what you really want, tell me, and I will tell you, and then we will do something together. Or perhaps if I cannot help you with what you want, you don't fight to me, but I will be your partner getting help for you so you can have the solution you're looking for. This is the mindset that you want. This shared challenge, shared opportunity, shared growth as people. Now you know that you are frustrated, scared, and probably past your limit. You know what happens? Research says that when there is trouble in a marriage, women are always the first to realize that something is amiss, that there is no connection there. Men can go a little farther, telling themselves, oh, yes, everything is okay. But things are not okay. Here, things are okay. You want to be protected, you want to be appreciated, that the person that is beside you is your best and biggest fan of your qualities, of who you are as a person. There is hope. We have a way to take you step by step out of your sadness and desolation, back into the light of knowing that you can have a happy life, that you have projects, that you have a future. We want to teach you strategies and how to transform your situation, where you can go at your own pace, step by step. And the final destination is that you can get your power as a grown-up person back so you can do the best decisions for your happiness and the happiness of the people around you. And you know what? We have designed this 5-step program exactly for situations like yours because we are very much concerned about healing your pain and helping you grow beyond it. And then finally, find the true love and companionship in your marriage. Because we have accumulated all this experience listening to many people, many women writing to us, or having the phone coaching session where they tell us their situation, and we come up with the real solutions for the pain that they are in. So in that moment, we know how to help you. We walk you through each step, support your learning with the right tools when necessary, and then we are there to cheer you in the entire way of growing a new person that you need to do now. Do you want to get started today? Do you understand that this is a wonderful opportunity for you to change your life and go ahead to your happiness? We have this page where you are going to be invited to tell us your needs. We will take it from there, guiding you step by step in what you need to do. Probably we will ask some questions about getting to know more about your situation. But then from there, you will be trusting that we know what to do. We know how to move you step by step to change your situation. So it's better to begin just now We are waiting for you. Here is the address again, passiveaggressivehusband.com/register. Register is REGISTER. So you're very much welcome, and we are waiting for you again. Bye-bye.